Welcome to Vending University, the ultimate guide to becoming a vending operator. As the vending machine industry evolves, success is no longer defined only by product variety or location. Today's consumers expect businesses to demonstrate genuine care for the environment, society, and ethical practices. This is where corporate social responsibility, CSR, plays a powerful role, turning vending from a simple transaction into a purpose-driven service. CSR in the vending machine industry is about making choices that create value beyond profit. From reducing waste with energy-efficient equipment to offering responsibly sourced products or supporting local initiatives, responsible practices have become central to long-term success. Customers want to know not only what you sell, but also the values behind your business. By embracing CSR, operators can align with modern expectations while strengthening their brand identity. For vending operators, CSR also provides a competitive edge. Schools, hospitals, offices, and public institutions often prefer vendors who prioritize sustainability and ethics. Highlighting eco-friendly machines, healthier product lines, or recycling initiatives helps build trust and sets you apart from competitors who rely only on low prices or convenience. CSR, therefore, is both a social commitment and a smart business strategy. This course will guide you step by step through the practical applications of CSR in vending. You'll learn how to integrate sustainability into your operations, establish reliable ethical sourcing, and engage with communities in authentic ways. By the end, you'll understand how responsibility can enhance reputation, customer loyalty, and profitability. We will also look at the bigger picture. CSR is not just a trend, it is part of the future of vending. As regulations tighten and buyers demand higher standards, vendors who adapt early will secure more opportunities and partnerships. CSR ensures your business remains resilient, adaptable, and welcome in diverse environments. Ultimately, this course will show you how profitability and responsibility can go hand in hand. You are not only learning how to operate vending machines, but also how to operate with purpose. By applying CSR principles, you'll build a business that thrives on trust, innovation, and positive impact. Module 1. Introduction to CSR. Why responsibility matters in vending. In this module, we introduce the concept of corporate social responsibility, CSR, and explore why it is increasingly important in the vending machine industry. CSR is more than a buzzword. It represents a shift in how businesses are expected to operate. For vending operators, it is not just about offering convenient products, but also about aligning operations with ethical, social, and environmental values. The vending industry touches millions of people daily. Machines are located in schools, hospitals, offices, and public spaces where purchasing choices have a direct impact on communities. Embracing CSR means operators acknowledge this influence and commit to making positive contributions, whether through product selection, energy-efficient machines, or transparent sourcing. By doing so, they help shape healthier and more responsible consumer habits. A major reason CSR matters in vending is changing consumer expectations. Customers are no longer satisfied with convenience alone. They want to know if the snacks and beverages they buy are responsibly sourced, if the machines reduce energy use, and if the company behind them supports community well-being. Ignoring these expectations risks losing trust, while embracing them builds stronger loyalty and brand recognition. Another factor is the growing demand from institutions and regulators. Schools prefer vendors who supply healthier products. Offices and businesses seek partners who reflect sustainable values. Governments introduce environmental regulations that require lower emissions and better waste management. By adopting CSR, vending operators not only comply with these demands, but also stay ahead of industry trends. For operators, CSR also offers practical business benefits. Responsible practices can reduce operating costs through energy savings, create new partnerships with socially conscious clients, and improve overall reputation. Rather than viewing CSR as an expense, operators should see it as an investment in long-term growth and resilience. In conclusion, CSR is no longer optional for vending operators. It is an essential part of running a successful business in today's market. Responsibility matters because it connects profit with purpose, convenience with care, and vending with values. By understanding the importance of CSR, you take the first step toward building a vending operation that thrives on trust, sustainability, and positive impact. Module 2, Sustainable Machine Design, Energy Efficiency and Eco-Friendly Technology. In this module, we focus on how vending machine design can support corporate social responsibility, CSR, through sustainability and energy efficiency. Machines are the backbone of any vending business, and the choices operators make about their design and technology play a critical role in shaping environmental impact. By prioritizing eco-friendly solutions, vending operators reduce costs while demonstrating responsibility to both customers and the planet. Modern vending machines consume significant amounts of energy, especially when refrigeration is required. Traditional models can be wasteful, driving up electricity costs and increasing carbon footprints. Sustainable machine design addresses this issue by incorporating energy-efficient technologies such as LED lighting, improved insulation, and advanced cooling systems. These innovations not only save money, but also reduce environmental harm, aligning with CSR goals. Eco-friendly technology also extends to the materials and construction of vending machines. Manufacturers are now producing machines with recyclable components, non-toxic finishes, and longer lifespans. Choosing machines designed for durability and recyclability reduces waste over time, contributing to a circular economy. For operators, this means fewer replacements, lower long-term expenses, and a stronger message of responsibility to clients. Another important aspect is smart technology. Modern vending machines can be equipped with sensors and energy management systems that adjust power consumption based on demand. For example, machines can dim lighting during off-peak hours or optimize cooling cycles to minimize waste. These intelligent systems not only improve efficiency, but also demonstrate innovation, which appeals to eco-conscious customers. Sustainable design also enhances brand image. Clients such as schools, offices, and hospitals are more likely to choose vending partners who can showcase energy savings and environmental responsibility. Highlighting eco-friendly machines in proposals or marketing materials creates trust and differentiates an operator from competitors who continue using outdated equipment. In conclusion, sustainable machine design is not just a technical upgrade, it is a strategic CSR decision. By investing in energy-efficient and eco-friendly technologies, vending operators achieve lower operating costs, reduce their environmental footprint, and strengthen their reputation. Responsibility starts with the machines themselves, and making smart choices here lays the foundation for a more sustainable and profitable vending business. Module 3: Ethical Sourcing, Choosing Responsible Suppliers and Products. In this module, we examine ethical sourcing and its role in vending. Ethical sourcing means selecting suppliers and products that respect people and the planet. For vending operators, choices about where goods come from matter because machines serve locations like schools, hospitals, and offices, and buyers increasingly expect transparency. These choices influence purchasing decisions and formal contracts. Start with clear supplier criteria. Seek vendors with documentation on labour, ingredient origins, and environmental practices. Look for third-party certifications or audit reports when available. Suppliers who share traceability data and answer questions are better partners for operators committed to CSR. Balance ethics with cost, favouring long-term partnerships over the cheapest option. Product selection should reflect your values. Offer items with recognized labels, fair trade, organic, sustainably harvested, or choose local producers. Healthier, responsibly made products resonate with customers and can win institutional contracts that require vendors to demonstrate higher ethical standards. Evaluate packaging and life cycle impacts as part of sourcing. Favor minimal, recyclable or compostable packaging and avoid single-use plastics. Discuss reductions with suppliers or try refillable options for high turnover items to lower waste. Small steps like these can make a measurable difference across multiple locations. Create supplier scorecards, require reporting, and include sourcing standards in contracts. Pilot new products in a few machines and collect customer feedback before expanding. Regular reviews and open communication help keep suppliers aligned with your CSR goals and allow you to adapt quickly if standards are not met. In conclusion, ethical sourcing is both moral and strategic. Choosing responsible suppliers reduces risk, builds trust, and strengthens your brand. Ethical purchasing supports community well-being and long-term business resilience, making it an essential part of any CSR strategy for modern vending operations. Module 4. Health and Wellness. Promoting better choices through vending. In this module, we explore the importance of promoting health and wellness through vending operations. Corporate social responsibility, CSR, now includes encouraging better dietary choices, providing nutritious options, and helping consumers make informed decisions. For vending operators, this means going beyond convenience to consider the long-term impact of the products they offer. Health-conscious choices are increasingly in demand. Schools, workplaces, and hospitals look for vendors who provide low-sugar, low-fat, or nutrient-rich snacks and beverages. By stocking healthier alternatives, operators meet consumer expectations and demonstrate a commitment to well-being, which enhances trust and brand reputation. Product placement and visibility play a role in encouraging better choices. Highlight nutritious items, offer portion-controlled options, and separate indulgent products from healthier selections. These small adjustments can guide purchasing behavior without limiting variety, creating a balance between choice and responsibility. Transparency is also critical. Clear labeling of calories, ingredients, and allergens allows consumers to make informed decisions. Partner with suppliers who prioritize health standards and consider including local or organic products to further support both wellness and community engagement. Operators can also consider educational campaigns, promotions, or incentives that encourage healthier selections. For example, feature smart choices or bundle healthy snacks with beverages. These initiatives demonstrate proactive CSR, showing that your vending business is invested in customer well-being rather than just sales. In conclusion, promoting health and wellness through vending strengthens both social impact and business success. By offering nutritious options, guiding choices, and prioritizing transparency, operators build trust, satisfy institutional requirements, and contribute to a healthier community. Health-focused vending is a strategic and responsible choice for modern CSR-oriented operations. Module 5. Waste reduction, recycling, packaging, and circular practices. In this module, we focus on the role of waste reduction in vending and how it contributes to corporate social responsibility, CSR. Reducing waste is essential for environmental sustainability, cost efficiency, and brand reputation. Operators who adopt responsible practices can minimize their environmental footprint while meeting customer and institutional expectations. Start by evaluating the packaging of products sold in your machines. Favor items with recyclable, compostable, or minimal packaging. Avoid single-use plastics whenever possible, and work with suppliers to explore bulk or refillable options for high-demand products. These small changes collectively make a significant environmental impact. Recycling is another critical element. Provide clear instructions for consumers and staff, and ensure proper waste disposal systems are in place near vending locations. Machines designed with separate compartments for recyclables and non-recyclables can encourage responsible behaviour and reduce contamination. Circular practices extend beyond packaging. Consider machine maintenance, repair, and end-of-life recycling. Use durable materials that extend machine life, refurbish components when possible, and ensure old machines are recycled responsibly. These strategies reduce landfill waste and resource consumption. Operational habits also influence waste reduction. Monitor inventory to prevent overstocking, rotate perishable items efficiently, and track consumption patterns to minimize expired products. Training staff to follow sustainable practices ensures that waste reduction is applied consistently across all locations. In conclusion, waste reduction is a tangible and impactful aspect of CSR for vending operators. By focusing on recycling, packaging improvements, circular practices, and operational efficiency, operators not only support environmental sustainability, but also enhance reputation, reduce costs, and demonstrate responsible business practices that resonate with customers and institutions alike. Module 6, Community Engagement, Building Trust through Local Impact. In this module, we explore the importance of community engagement for vending operators as part of corporate social responsibility, CSR. Engaging with local communities strengthens trust, builds brand loyalty, and demonstrates that your business values more than just profits. Vending operators have a unique opportunity to make a positive impact in the areas where their machines operate. Community engagement starts with understanding the needs and priorities of the locations you serve. Schools, hospitals, workplaces, and public areas each have unique expectations. Collaborate with these organizations to identify ways your vending operations can contribute positively, such as sponsoring health programs or supporting local events. Supporting local suppliers and producers is another effective strategy. By sourcing locally, you reduce transportation emissions, promote regional economies, and build strong relationships with vendors and community members. Highlighting local partnerships also demonstrates transparency and commitment to responsible business practices. Operators can also participate in educational or charitable initiatives. Examples include nutrition campaigns, donation drives, or funding community projects. Machines themselves can act as awareness tools by displaying messages or offering incentives that align with local causes. These actions show a proactive commitment to the well-being of the community. Consistent communication is key. Share updates on initiatives, gather feedback from stakeholders, and celebrate successes. Engaging your audience openly fosters trust and encourages collaboration. Communities appreciate operators who listen, adapt, and contribute positively over time. In conclusion, community engagement strengthens the social impact of vending operations. By supporting local needs, sourcing responsibly, participating in initiatives, and communicating openly, operators build trust, enhance reputation, and demonstrate that their business contributes meaningfully to the places they serve. Community-centered CSR creates lasting value for both the business and society. Module 7, Regulations and Standards, Compliance in CSR for Vending Operators. In this module, we focus on the importance of understanding and adhering to regulations and standards related to corporate social responsibility, CSR, in the vending industry. Compliance is not only a legal requirement, but also a reflection of ethical business practices. Operators who align with standards demonstrate responsibility and gain trust from clients, consumers, and regulators. Start by identifying relevant local, national, and international regulations. These may include food safety standards, health guidelines, energy efficiency requirements, waste disposal rules, and labour laws. Familiarise yourself with the rules that impact your vending machines, product offerings, and supplier relationships. Adhering to standards ensures both safety and credibility. For example, following proper refrigeration requirements and hygiene standards protects consumers and reduces liability. Implementing clear labeling, allergen information, and expiration tracking also contributes to regulatory compliance and responsible operations. Energy and environmental regulations are increasingly important. Choose machines and practices that meet efficiency and sustainability standards. Reduce emissions, limit waste, and document energy-saving initiatives. Compliance with these guidelines supports CSR objectives and appeals to eco-conscious clients and institutions. Maintain regular documentation and audits to demonstrate adherence. Keep records of supplier certifications, machine maintenance, waste management practices, and training programs. Establish internal policies that integrate regulatory compliance into day-to-day operations, and review them regularly to stay updated with changing laws. In conclusion, compliance with regulations and standards is a cornerstone of CSR in vending. By understanding and implementing legal and ethical requirements, operators protect consumers, reduce risks, and build credibility. Regulatory adherence is both a practical necessity and a strategic component of socially responsible vending operations. Module 8: CSR as a marketing tool. Communicating your commitment effectively. In this module, we examine how corporate social responsibility, CSR, can serve as a powerful marketing tool for vending operators. Beyond ethical practices, effectively communicating your commitment to sustainability, health, and community engagement can differentiate your business, attract clients, and build long-term customer loyalty. Begin by clearly defining your CSR initiatives. Whether it's energy-efficient machines, healthier products, ethical sourcing, or community programs, articulate these efforts in simple, transparent language. Customers and institutional clients respond to clear, honest communication that highlights tangible actions and measurable outcomes. Leverage multiple communication channels. Highlight CSR in proposals to schools or offices. Display messaging on machines, and use websites or social media to share initiatives. Storytelling is effective. Showcase real examples of sustainability efforts, charitable contributions, or partnerships with local suppliers to make your message relatable and engaging. Visual representation reinforces impact. Use infographics, labels, and clear signage on machines to communicate the benefits of energy savings, recycling programs, or healthier choices. Visual cues make CSR actions visible and understandable, helping consumers and clients connect with your values. Engage with feedback and recognition. Encourage customers and clients to share their experiences, participate in campaigns, and celebrate milestones publicly. Awards, certifications, or partnerships that validate your CSR commitment can strengthen credibility and serve as a marketing advantage. In conclusion, CSR is not only a responsibility, but also a marketing asset. By clearly communicating your sustainable, ethical, and community-focused initiatives, vending operators build trust, enhance brand image, and attract customers who value responsible business practices. Effective CSR communication transforms good intentions into measurable business growth. Module 9: Measuring Impact, Tracking and Reporting CSR Initiatives. In this module, we explore the importance of measuring and reporting the impact of corporate social responsibility, CSR initiatives in the vending industry. Tracking results allows operators to assess effectiveness, identify improvements, and demonstrate accountability to clients, consumers, and stakeholders. Start by defining clear metrics for each CSR initiative. For example, track energy savings from efficient machines, reductions in waste through recycling programs, the number of healthier product options offered, or community engagement activities. Measurable goals provide a concrete basis for evaluation and improvement. Collect and analyze data consistently. Use automated systems, inventory records, and customer feedback to monitor performance. Regular reporting helps ensure that CSR objectives are being met and allows operators to identify areas requiring adjustments or additional resources. Transparency is essential when sharing results. Publish reports for institutional clients, partners, and community stakeholders. Highlight achievements, lessons learned, and ongoing efforts to maintain credibility and demonstrate commitment. Well-documented reports enhance trust and reinforce your business's responsible image. In addition, recognize the importance of continuous improvement. Use insights gained from tracking and reporting to refine practices, adjust supplier partnerships, enhance machine operations, or expand community programs. Demonstrating progress over time strengthens both CSR effectiveness and business reputation. In conclusion, measuring and reporting CSR initiatives transforms intentions into accountable actions. By setting metrics, collecting data, and sharing results transparently, vending operators validate their commitment to sustainability, health, and community engagement. Impact tracking ensures CSR efforts are meaningful, measurable, and strategically beneficial for modern vending operations. Module 10, Future Outlook, Innovation, Responsibility, and the Next Era of Vending. In this module, we examine the future of the vending industry through the lens of corporate social responsibility, CSR. The landscape is evolving rapidly, and operators who integrate sustainability, ethical practices, and innovation into their business models will be best positioned for long-term success. CSR is no longer optional. It is a strategic necessity that influences growth, reputation, and competitiveness. Technological innovation will continue to reshape vending operations. Smart machines, automated inventory management, energy-efficient systems, and digital interfaces offer opportunities to reduce waste, improve efficiency, and enhance customer experience. Responsible adoption of these technologies supports both business objectives and environmental goals. Sustainability trends are becoming central to consumer expectations. Customers and institutions increasingly prefer vending partners who prioritize renewable energy, minimal packaging, ethical sourcing, and healthier product options. Operators who anticipate these trends can gain a competitive advantage while fulfilling CSR commitments. Community and social responsibility will remain crucial. Operators can strengthen connections through local partnerships, educational initiatives, and engagement campaigns. Businesses that invest in social impact and public well-being cultivate loyalty and reinforce their ethical brand identity. Data-driven decision-making will also shape future CSR practices. Tracking energy consumption, waste reduction, sales of healthier products, and community participation allows operators to optimize performance and demonstrate accountability. Transparent reporting will become a standard expectation rather than an optional practice. In conclusion, the next era of vending combines innovation with responsibility. Operators who embrace sustainable technologies, ethical sourcing, health promotion, and community engagement will lead the industry. CSR is the foundation for a vending business that is resilient, trusted, and future-ready, ensuring profitability while making a positive impact on society and the environment. Conclusion. In conclusion, corporate social responsibility, CSR, in the vending machine industry is essential for modern operators seeking sustainable success. Throughout this course, we have explored how responsible practices, such as sustainable machine design, ethical sourcing, waste reduction, health promotion, and community engagement, benefit both society and business. CSR is not just morally right, it is strategically valuable, helping operators build trust, differentiate their brand, and strengthen client relationships. Vending machines influence consumer behavior, and operators can guide healthier, more sustainable choices by offering nutritious products, minimizing waste, and supporting local suppliers. Machines become platforms for positive impact rather than merely points of sale. Tracking and reporting CSR initiatives ensures accountability, demonstrating measurable results to clients, institutions, and customers, while highlighting a commitment to transparency and responsible operations. Transparent communication reinforces trust and helps maintain a credible, socially responsible image. Compliance with regulations and standards ensures safety, reduces risk, and reinforces credibility. Integrating CSR into daily operations, from supplier selection to machine maintenance, creates a culture of responsibility aligned with evolving societal expectations. Looking to the future, innovation and sustainability will define the next era of vending. Energy-efficient machines, smart technology, ethical sourcing, and community-focused practices will distinguish leading operators, making CSR a strategic advantage. Responsible vending transforms operations from a transactional service into a value-driven enterprise. By embedding responsibility into every decision, operators enhance reputation, foster trust, and generate lasting positive impact on people, the environment, and the business itself, securing long-term success in the evolving vending industry.